So back in 2016, I visited the Tokyo Game Show for the first time. I'm guessing if you're watching this, you already know what the Tokyo Game Show is. It's basically like the Japanese equivalent of E3, except the public has always been able to go, unlike E3, which like added it, I don't know, a few years back, I guess, before they, it seems like they stopped doing it now, but before that, they did start letting the public go. But Tokyo Game Show has always had 2 press days and 2 public days. So in 2016, I went to the public days. I actually went to both public days that year. And when you're there, there's a lot of free stuff, like free promotional things that they give you. Like, for example, you're looking at this bag right now. I mean, that's something you just get when you go in there. And yeah, I just put all the free promotional stuff I got. And I haven't really looked at this stuff since I was there. Maybe I've browsed through it a few times, but I thought, it'd be fun to just, look through all the stuff I got that year and see what I got. Yeah, and 2016 was a pretty good year. There's a lot of games that end up being pretty famous. Maybe not all of them will be represented here, but I'll also try to, show some pictures from my time there. Anyway, let's take a look at what I got. All right. Okay, so here is a fan for Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus. This is for the PS4 version of this game. In Japan, it came out on PS Vita first, and then, I don't know, this was maybe a year later that it finally came out on PS4. When it came out in the West, I think both versions came out like at the same time, but that wasn't the case in Japan. But anyway, yeah, here's just a fan. This is the first of many fans. There will be other fans too. But anyway, yeah, here, Falcom. Tokyo Game Show 2016. They were in Hall 5. There's the Konami booth. And Falcom's right there in the corner of the Konami booth. And there you can see there's the Capcom booth. There's the Sega booth. There's Square Enix. There's Bandai Namco. There's Sony. So yeah, here's all the different things. Oh yeah, and there's a other thing by Falcom. Ys 8. Yeah. So yeah, there's this one. So anyway, let's look at the next one. Here's another fan. This is Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age, coming 2017 for PS4. So this is just for that HD remastered version. It's now on a lot of things. Oh, and on the back, there's Saga Scarlet Grace. So this is part of the Saga series. This was a PS Vita game. Japan had really good PS Vita support. At that time, they were still, back in 2016, they were still getting a lot of games. Unlike everywhere else, which stopped pretty quickly, which luckily if you like JRPGs, they still kept coming for a while in the West too, but if you liked other genres, only you're out of luck. But yeah, this is basically a Square Enix fan. This one's a lot bigger than the other one. But yeah, let's see what's next. Alright, so this is a bag. A lot of stories. I guess this is an iOS game, that's why I don't know it. Not really sure what this is all about. Yeah, it's just a bag. Yeah, nothing super crazy about this one. Nothing too special. It's cool artwork though, but it's probably some stupid gacha game. Alright, let's see what's next. Alright, here's another bag. It just says in Japanese, Tokyo Game Show. There's this, looks like Felix the Cat, but it's not. Tokyo Game Show. Nothing there. What's inside this bag? One more Scarlet Grace Saga fan. Let's see. Okay, this is not from Tokyo Game Show. This is from an exhibit I went to that same weekend for KochiKame. It's like a very long-running manga. At that time, I think it was reaching like its 200th volume or something. It was like a celebration of it ending, I guess. But this is not related to Tokyo Game Show, but it's kind of a cool thing. Anyway, this This is related to Tokyo Game Show. This is an ad for Capcom. At that time, they were showcasing Biohazard 7, Resident Evil, or as it's known in the West, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Let's see, here's some keychains from Monster Hunter Stories. Here's... I don't know what that is. Here's another thing I don't know. And more Biohazard. Yeah, here's just their different various merchandise. I believe these are just the things that you could buy from them that year. Okay. What else is in this bag? This one's pretty big. Oh, this is a very big book. This is Square Enix lineup for TGS 2016. Tokyo Game Show 2016. So here's a Final Fantasy 15. This was like the big thing they were showing that year. I remember, you could sit around and play it if you lined up for like 1,000 hours, which I didn't do. I didn't play any games when I was there because I just think it's a waste of time to wait for that. But anyway, let's see. Final Fantasy 15. That's cool. What else? More about Final Fantasy 15. There is an anime. Kingsglaive Final Fantasy 15. That's like that crappy movie that came with a special edition. Justice Monsters 5. I don't know what that is. Kingdom Hearts 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue. Out in 2017. World of Final Fantasy. Coming October 27th, 2016. Oh yeah, I should mention. I guess this was September of 2016 that I went. Zodiac Age. Scarlet Saga Scarlet Grace. Oops, ooh, something fell out. It's an ad for a special edition of Nier Automata. And the special edition of Saga Scarlet Grace. Let's see, that's cool. That's also cool. Rise of the Tomb Raider. That's a good game. Deus Ex Mankind Divided, early 2017. Not as good as the first game. Hitman. Figureheads. I don't know this game. I guess it's only on PC. Final Fantasy 14. I've never played that. Final Fantasy Grandmasters. Dissidia Final Fantasy. Operation Omnia. Okay. Mobius Final Fantasy. A lot of mobile games in here. Another mobile game. More mobile games. More mobile games. Let's see. Some more stuff. That's cool. There's some slippers, slime doll, slime umbrella, more Dragon Quest stuff, some Final Fantasy action figures, some cups, Skyrim. Why is that in here? I thought this is for Square Enix. Watch Dogs 2 For Honor. I guess other companies could advertise in this thing too, but it's most, as you could see, 99% of it was Square Enix. Alright, what's next? Anything else in here? It's another fan. This is for Pretty Monster. Pretty Mon Fever. I don't know this game. I wonder if it's even still around. And then Rob Colle. Robot Call? I don't. Yeah, that's an O. I don't know what this game is either. It's another mobile game. That's the only thing about Tokyo Game Shows. It's a lot of mobile games. What's this? Some kind of patch. Maybe it's a cleaning device? I don't know what this is. Pita Kurin. Oh yeah, it says in Japanese, Keitai Kurina, which means phone cleaner, so it's just for cleaning your phone. Huh. Okay, so yeah, you can see sometimes not everything there is completely related to games. Alright, so what's next? World of Tanks. Man, World of Tanks is crazy about advertising their stuff. This is like a whole manga that was just free advertising World of Tanks. Like that, they just go all out. Those people. They advertise everywhere. That's crazy. This is definitely the nicest free thing, I would say, because it's an actual manga, like an actual original manga. That's really cool. It's too bad for World of Tanks. I wish it was like, I wish Final Fantasy 15 gave out a whole manga, but it's still cool. It's still cool. This was something you could get there for free. Yeah, that's really cool actually. Not for sale. Yes, I think I'm not sure all the places you could have gotten this. I'm not sure how common this thing is, but I forgot about this. That's cool. Yeah, it's just World of Tanks book. Next is, what is this? This is cool. Does it say Touken Ranbu Poketo Online? I don't know what this game is. I'm guessing it just says App Store, Google Play, so I guess it's just a mobile game. Mobile games go way crazier than the console games in terms of advertising. That's cool. Resident Evil 7. But yeah, that's really cool. It's just a big magazine advertising Resident Evil 7. That was really cool when I went there, actually. They had like a big house inside the place that looked like the house from Resident Evil 7, which I'll just say now, that's probably my favorite Resident Evil game. I really like that game. I know a lot of people don't like it, but maybe they don't not like it, but a lot of people who think like they want it to be third person like Resident Evil 2 remake, but I think that it's really good. I think it's like the closest to the original, like what the original Resident Evil was going for than a lot of the games in the series have done. Even Resident Evil 8 I think was less like the original games than 7. But yeah, here's a lot of stuff here. I guess it's just talking about all the old Resident Evil games there's those crappy, terrible movies. Some cool shirts. I didn't buy that much stuff during this year, unfortunately. I just got a bunch of free stuff. And then I guess it turns upside down at this point. Here's the other side. Capcom. ING. So here's the non-Resident Evil Capcom stuff. It's just all their various things. A Capcom Visa card. That would be awesome. I wish I had that. Monster Hunter Stories. I haven't played that game. I want to try it though. Monster Hunter Stories. Okay, so here's just a bunch of stuff about Monster Hunter Stories, I guess. And then, what's this? Megami Meguri. I don't know what that is. Okay, this was inside there. Let's see. Dragon's Dogma Online, and this is a movie. I don't know what this is. It's a PS4, PS Vita game. Let's see. Here's a Pokemon Sun and Moon advertisement. It's interesting because I don't think Nintendo was there. I don't think this is directly related, but I don't remember if they were there that year. This was before the Switch came out, I should add. And then it's a poster, some sexy anime girls. I don't know who they are though. It's whatever this is. Arc System Works. Something related to Arc System Works, okay. Because it's from one of their games. Okay. Anything else? Yes. Winning 11 2017. What's this? Tokyo Game Show. Oh, okay, this is like the map. The map of like everything. Yeah, it's a very big map. There's a lot of stuff there. And then advertisements, and these are like the Tokyo Game Show things you could have bought. There's some shirts. I got one of these shirts. I got this black and white one. I wish I could bought one of the more colorful ones, which were only like 400 yen more. I don't know why I didn't get one of those. I really regret that. Yeah, every year they have like a different like mascot. Usually I mean, I've been there 2 times, I guess I should mention, and they both times they had like some anime girl who was like their mascot, and this is who it was that year. Ooh, what's this? Some trading cards. Starry Girls. Who's this? Her name's Terra. 2 of the same one. Sargus. I don't know what this is. Starly Girls by Kadokawa Games. I don't know about whatever this thing is, but it's a flyer for Resident Evil merchandise. Let's see. Yeah, just a bunch of shirts and stuff. There's more Biohazard and more Ace Attorney stuff. What's this? This is weird. It's like a bag that's like a suitcase. Akihabara. I don't know what this stuff is. There's a lot of stuff in here. Let's see. It's an ad for Danganronpa 3 and some cosplay stuff. Some sexy anime girls. Cospa. Oh, they make like t-shirts. That's what this is. It's like a company that makes like t-shirts related to like anime or games. Since I'm a nerd, I do have one of their shirts for Sakura Wars. Here's something about their VR stuff. Yeah, this is like related to like PC stuff. Okay. Battlefield 1, Monster Energy. By the way, the Japanese Monster Energy is much smaller than American Monster Energy, because in America it's I guess in other countries it's like 500 milliliters. In Japan it's 350 milliliters. It's still tall, but it's much thinner. It's just something funny. Retro Freak. It's a game system to play. I think it plays like Mega Drive, Famicom, Super Famicom games. Yeah, man, I got a lot of stuff this year. Geez. Okay, so there's a MotoGP. Okay. Here's more Retro Freak stuff. Again, here's Retro Freak, just related to their retro gaming stuff. This is Famitsu, something related to Famitsu. If you don't know, Famitsu is like a Japanese game magazine that's been around for a long time. I don't know what this is though. Let's see, here's a fan, but it's like a really cheap fan because it looks like you just put your thumb inside and do like that. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. What is this? I don't know, that's funny though. Just some dumb fan. Here's another cheap fan that has this thumb thing. It's the mascot for Tokyo Game Show. Let's see. Some more advertisements. Persona 4, the animation. Let's see. It's another map. Limits digital art battle. Square Enix music. Final Fantasy 15 original soundtrack coming soon. So this is like a little card to advertise their game soundtracks. That's cool. All right, what else is in here? I think I'm almost finished. Let's see. Drancia Saga? Yeah, more mobile games. Here's a Koei Tecmo. They're a little magazine thing. Here's another Famitsu related thing, related to Persona 5. This year's Tokyo Game Show, they were showing off Persona 5, which at the time, yes, I was very excited for that game. Persona 3 is basically probably the reason I moved to Japan. It's a very good game. There's another Famitsu thing, DMM Games, Cross Famitsu. Let's see. Seems like a lot of stuff that I don't know about. I'm guessing these are mobile game ads. Got so many mobile game ads. Okay, so no more stuff. Alright, and then two more things that I got that year. They had these gacha machines that had Persona 5 pins. So I actually got 3 of these. For a very long time I kept these on my backpack, but eventually one of them fell off and I lost it, unfortunately. It fell off when I was like at Legoland, so after that I was like, you know, I'm gonna take these off my backpacks. They also got very rusty. But yeah, so here's Mona, and then here's the Persona 5 logo, and then the other one I had was I can't remember her name, but the girl from Persona 5 who has like curly hair. That was the other one I have. That's really sucks. So yeah, it fell off when after I got on a ride at a cup. It was a cup ride, but somehow I noticed after I'd been on that ride, oh, my pin fell off, and I couldn't figure out where it went, so I just lost it forever after that. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna put pins on my backpack anymore. These are cool though. And then the last thing I got was this t-shirt. Yeah, it says, press start to play the future. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know why I got this one when they had like a really, really cool, colorful, it was like the same thing, but it was like colored. I don't know why I didn't pay the extra 400 yen to get that one, but I didn't. But yeah, there's this one. All right, so as you can see, they give you a lot of free stuff if you go to Tokyo Game Show. Aside from those pins and the t-shirt, everything else was just free stuff that they just hand you. And yeah, a lot of it is flyers, but it's still kind of, you know, cool memorabilia from, you know, before a game came out. And some of the games were pretty cool. Another big game I remember them promoting that year was Dragon Quest XI, which unfortunately, yeah, I didn't get anything promoting that. But yes, that was the first year I went to Tokyo Game Show. I also went in 2019, and I don't know, I might make a video about the stuff I got from that year as well, even though it's not as much stuff since that year I only went 1 day instead of 2. And I also plan on going this year, and I might make a video actually, you know, during the time that I'm there. So that will be in September of 2022. But anyway, yeah, if you like this, be sure to subscribe. I have stuff like ranking PlayStation games per year, like the best PlayStation games in 1997, or I recently put out a video about the PS2 series, The Getaway, covering that series. It's a whole retrospective series review, so if you like that series, you might want to check it out. But anyway, thanks for watching.